Hey guys, welcome to Chapter 8. We're going to do, like we always do, we're going to start with what you learned before. I think this one's pretty basic. It's asking, first of all, these first few examples are just classifying figures. And classifying just means we're going to name the shapes. So identify the basic shapes in the figure. In example 1, you see one of these is a rectangle. So that's one. There's another one in here that is a triangle. So far, so easy. Jumping over to example 2. Here, looks like a square or a rectangle. Not totally sure if we're supposed to assume that all four sides there are equal. I'm going to go ahead and put that there anyway. So that's a square and or a rectangle. There's also a triangle here. And one more. There, half of a circle has its own name. It is a semicircle. So there you go. All 3 answers for this one, 2 answers for this guy. We are starting to work with shapes. The first unit that we're going to do is circles. The next unit that we're going to do is composite shapes, which are shapes like these that you see here that are made up of familiar shapes. We're also going to have to do some calculation. We're going to be finding area of circles. We're going to be finding perimeter of circles, circumference of circles. And so that's going to involve that we remember how to work with exponents. So we have this first example when it says evaluate. Remember, evaluate just means find the answer to. And if it's 4 to the second power, that exponent means we're going to multiply that number by itself as many times as it tells us to. So 4 squared is 4 times itself twice, or 4 times 4. And so the answer to this guy is 16. 4 times 4. Now, this one gets a little bit more complicated because it's got 2 operations happening, and we are supposed to use the order of operations, which remember is parentheses first, then exponents, then multiply, divide, then add, subtract. So if in this example we see exponents, we are going to do that first. And so 6 squared is 6 times 6. I'm going to go ahead and copy down this times 3 at the beginning. And so actually now that I write it out, it doesn't have multiple operations because it breaks down into all multiplication. So because it's all multiplication, it doesn't matter the order we do it. I'm going to go, because multiplication is commutative, it doesn't matter if I do 3 times 6 and then take that answer and multiply it by 6, or if I wanted to do 6 times 6 first and then take that answer and multiply it by 3. Because it's multiplication, it's all multiplication, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this doing exponents first. I'm going to do 6 times 6 first, which is 36, and then I'm going to take that answer. Multiply by 3. So I'm going to do some long multiplication over here. Do 36 times 3. Here we go. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10, which means that my final answer here is going to be 108.